Inspired to Dream Network. Where dreams meet head on with motivation, and the result is walking the path of greatness. All right, dreamers. Some of you may know where I'm at. I am downtown right now at Rupp Arena. I don't know how well the Rupp Arena is coming through because of the light, but just want to let you know that's where I am. So, my question was earlier this morning, do you have your baggage packed? Because we are on a journey. So, do you have your bags packed? I'm going to tell you something. If you have not watched the 30 for 30 on NC State, specifically their coach, Jimmy V. If you have not watched the ESPYs in which he did, I would tell you it would greatly benefit you if you go and watch both of those. Because this man himself inspired that whole team to do what was impossible. And you may ask, well, how was he able to do that? And it's all about having your bags packed. And what I mean by that is having a dream, but more importantly, believing in that dream. So, long story short, like I said, I want you to go back and review those two, the 30 for 30, and look up the Jimmy V. ESPY speech. I want you to watch those two. But when you watch the 30 for 30, they're going to tell you about the speech that he gave, and you're also going to see how he talked to the reporters, because they was going up against 5 Slamma Jamma in the championship game. Everybody thought that they was getting ready to get slaughtered. So all week, they had press conferences, and they're talking to Jimmy V about how they was going to possibly play this game and try to run with 5 Slamma Jamma. And Jimmy V told the press, we're not going to run with them. We're going to hold the ball. We're going to slow it down. We're going to hold the ball. We'll pass the ball for 2 hours, then maybe we'll take a shot. He continued to joke about this and continue to talk about how they were going to hold the ball. And that's what everybody thought was going to happen. But here's what he told his team. We are here now. We've made it. If you believe that we're about to hold this ball, you're wrong. We are going to slam it down their throat. He had belief in his team. Now, he may have been telling the reporters one thing, but he was motivating his team by believing in them. The free throws late in the game to kind of help seal one of the games, because they won like 8 games in a row where they came from behind. And one of the games, the dude that was on the line was a poor free throw shooter. But again, belief in that they could do the impossible. He told his players when they called up a play, he's like, look, after he hits these 2 free throws, here's what we're going to do. It wasn't a question as in if he's going to make them. He believed that he was going to make them. So, in the championship run, and all the time, his father always packed his bags and told Jimmy that he would be there when they went to the championship ring. Well, it took him 8 years, but every year when they got into the tournament, he would call his father, and his fathers would say, my bags are packed. His father believed in him. So, we're on a journey. We're on a journey for success. My question to you is, are your bags packed? I'll give you another scenario. My minister talks about how there was a time where some of the farmers at his father's church were praying for rain. They needed rain and hadn't rained in months, and they had prayed for rain. Well, a few Sundays went by after they had prayed for the rain, and it hadn't rained. And they was kind of asking, the pastor, what's going on? We prayed for this and it's not happening. And the pastor looked at him and said, because you're not believing in it. You don't have the belief of what you asked for is going to come true. And they're like, we believe? What do you mean? Why you say we don't believe? And he just looked at him and he said, you prayed for rain. And I know you're not believing, because how many of you have packed an umbrella? If you believed that it was going to rain, you would have an umbrella. So, do you believe in your success, that it's going to happen? Are your bags packed? I don't know about y'all. I'm packing my bag. What's going to be in my bag? Some people already know. Whenever I speak, I want a brand new t-shirt, brand new underclothes, period. You know what I'm saying? Brand new pair of socks, crispy clean. Because if you feel like $1 million, you talk like $1 million, and you're going to eat like $1 million. So pack your bags. Coming up next, we're going to talk about prime time. Dreamers, brothers and sisters, if you have been watching and following through with everything that we've been talking about, your war strategy, your needs list, telling someone, and you've got all this stuff down and ready. You got your bag packed. Now here's the thing. I'm going to talk to you about one of the best football players that ever played cornerback. Yeah, a lot of y'all know who I'm going to talk about, and that's why we're talking about prime time. Deion Sanders. This boy was so bad that there came a point in time in his career where they just stopped throwing the ball to his side of the field. I ain't talking about for a few games. I'm talking about for seasons, because they learn if you go to his side of the field, it's getting picked off. Prime time. Whenever he played, he turned up the volume. Dreamers, that's what we got to do. We're on this journey. We got our bags packed, and we have our bags packed for a reason. Because one day, you are going to be given your opportunity to step into a position which is going to help you to get to that next step, to grasp and seize and bring into existence your dream. So, when is prime time? Prime time is when that alarm clock goes off. You have got to be on your game at the moment that you get up until you go to bed. It's prime time. It's show time. It's the time to give all that you got, the best that you got, in everything that you do. It's prime time. You've got to shut down everything where they come to know that when you show up, the job's getting done. It's not a question. They gonna know they can't come to your side of the field, because every time they do, you are ready. Prime time. So whatever it is, when you show up, it is time to show out. Every single time. Motivate yourself. Bring out the best in you, the best version of you. Because what that will do is that illumination that you will have will shine on everyone else, and they will rise to the occasion too. That's what Jimmy V did. Every time he showed up for a game, it was prime time for him. He gave his best. He never took any shortcuts. If you look at the best out there, they never take any shortcuts. They give their best every single day. Every moment, they seize it by giving their best. Prime time. When the lights are on, it's time to show out. And when the lights come on, is the moment that you wake up. Give everything your best and watch and see what happens. Brothers and sisters, not going to keep y'all long, but are your bags packed? Are you ready for prime time? I don't know about y'all, but when my alarm clock goes off in the morning, it's time to seize the moment. This thing is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So what I've got to do is get myself into place and a position. So when it does happen, my bags are packed. I'm on prime time. I'm always ready to go. And there's no excuses. Prescott, the quarterback for the Cowboys, seized his opportunity. Got an opportunity, he seized it. Brady got an opportunity. When it was his time, he seized it. Your time is coming. Are you ready to seize it? You have to be ready at all times. Don't try to get ready when the opportunity arises. Be ready for the opportunity. And when it comes, seize it. Brothers and sisters, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here hyped. 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm ready to see. I'm ready to go right now. I don't care who's out here hearing me, because one day they're going to be seeing me. Because I'm hungry. I need this. I need this not only to change my situation, but to change your situation, to change my family situation, to change my country situation, to change my city's situation, to change my nation's situation. Get your bags packed. Be ready for prime time. All right, Dreamers, we're here at Penn Station, one of my favorite restaurants in Lexington, and I have ordered the Philly cheesesteak, a large order of fries, and a fresh homemade lemonade. So let's go ahead and try the sandwich. Like I said, this is my favorite place, but hey, who knows? Maybe they changed up. I don't know if you can see the steam coming from that. Hot off the grill. Man, there's no sub place in Lexington that can beat that flavor. I'm telling you, if you love subs, you have to come here and get a sub sandwich. The bread, everything, perfect. Now, if you want to talk about portions, you know when we went to the cookout, I was complaining about their portion sizes. I ordered a large order of fries. Man, the size, you could feed a family off these fries. That is just, that's crazy. Fresh cut home fries, awesome. Now let's try the lemonade. Man, you can tell that it was fresh squeezed. Best place in Lexington. This is my favorite restaurant. You need to check out Penn Station. Locations near you. There's one on East Side. There's one here where we at on North Broadway. And there's also one in Brandon Carlson. You need to get there and check them out, because I'm telling you, the food is amazing.
God bless you. Whoa, whoa. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Wake up every morning, by the night I count stacks. If you a real one, then you know how to bounce back. Look, I woke up in beast mode.